Video. In this video, what I want to talk about is estimates. I'm gonna try to keep it. As I told you guys on my yesterday video when I went live yesterday, I have gotten backed up with the email, so I got to check in some emails, right? And I see I've gotten a lot of requests from people that want me to help them with estimates, and I've also gotten a lot of emails from people who said, Fabio, I'm getting calls, I'm getting requests for an estimate, but I'm not closing. What's going on with me? How do I know if I'm writing too high? I had this one guy, he emailed me. He emailed me and he said what was going on was the specific account in question that he was talking about. He wanted to charge in excess of about $1,500 for that account. But with him starting out, he said that seemed like a lot. He didn't want to charge that. He wasn't sure if that was too high. He said he'd think it was worth it, but he's just not sure if he should charge that. Here's the thing, you guys. You really is never no safe bet. Okay, when you put in your numbers, it's really no safe bet when you put in your numbers. Luckily for me, I use my estimate breakdown sheet. I've used the same sheet since 2012 all the way up to now, in my business doing the excess of $250,000 in revenue. Okay, so it's been working for me. Okay, but there's a lot of different formulas. There's a lot of different ways that you can do it. I heard some people that use work loading software. I heard of other people that's using the roller wheel, right? The measuring wheel. I heard other people that went based on what somebody told them. They used to be in a cleaning business. What's the market rate or the bear market rate in their area? What they would charge. So the person would use that specific rate in trying to get new contracts. Again, all of these I heard of people that did guesstimations. You know, when you walk in there, they kind of look around and do their walkthrough. They're not really sure what they should charge. So they kind of what we call a guesstimate. I think we've all done that at some point, including myself, right, in the early on stages. So here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. There's no right or wrong answer really for that. When you put the numbers in, number one, you need to figure out if you're going up against any other bids, and it's okay to ask that. Sometimes they'll tell you, a lot of times they won't tell you, but you should ask, you know, well, have you taken any other offers from anybody? That's a polite way to put it, so they can let you know if they've taken any other offers. So that's a way that I like to do it. You know, it don't always work, but a lot of times it do work. You just have to give it a shot. What I will say is, for those people that called me, and following this live, I got some people to call back. I just called one person back, helped her with her numbers. I've already helped 4 people close already. The 5th person is the person that I just spoke to before I went live. I helped her with her quote. I told her to follow up with me, let me know if she get it. Hopefully she do. The other 4 has gotten their contracts that I helped them with their numbers on today. I helped 4 people already today. Got more people to call back because I'm kind of backed up with the emails. So hopefully they get theirs too, right? But the thing is, like I say, I like to think that that I have this thing down to a science. But even with me, sometimes I fall short or I fall low or I come in under what I probably should have charged, right? Now, I don't purposely do that, but you just never know. You never know. Even with my estimate breakdown sheet, sometimes I look at that formula and I say, you know what, this is kind of, you know what, I'm going to take it up another $10, another $20 on top of that. And a lot of times I hit it, right? And I'm like, wow, I actually marked this shit up and I actually got the contract. But sometimes the greedy become the needy, you know, and I live by that. You know, sometimes it's when you want to be so greedy, when you want to make so much money, so much profit, you get the marketing up really, really high, right? And then you don't get the contract. That's what I think is going on. Now, I'm not saying my subscribers are greedy. I'm just saying they don't know what to charge, so they're just throwing a number out there. They don't know what the bear market value in their area is, or the bear market value for that area. They don't know, right? So they write in the numbers high. Unbeknownst to them, they don't know that they're charging extremely too high for maybe 2,500 square feet. Okay, And the people that I helped close today, you guys, they were under 5,000 square feet. It was no one over 5,000 square feet. Okay, like I said, I helped 4 people close today. And I tell them, I say, well, I'll help you, but I can't guarantee based on my help that you will get this specific contract. But I will help you based on the data, the information that you took from them that you give to me that helps me help you, right? Uh, but like I say, with practice, as they say, practice make perfect. I don't believe in perfection, but that don't mean you can't strive towards it, right? Okay, so the thing is that once you start cleaning these buildings, whether they're 2,500 square feet, 5,000 square feet, and it's not always about the square footage. Okay, so it's not always about that. That's a big part of putting your number in, but it's about the workload too. How long will it take you to clean? How many restrooms? How many fixtures do they have? How many kitchen areas? Do they want you to clean out the refrigerator? Do they want you to wash the dishes? Right? Do they have anything extra that they want you to do that will be considered extra? Right? Do they want you to do the windowsills, the baseboards? Is it more carpet? Right? Is it more tile? Right? See, with those type of things, like more tile or lesser amount, because it's not as difficult. Even with vacuuming, it's not as difficult. But for me, I've hit home runs many times charging lesser for a towel, just a mop, a mop and go type of thing, than I did with maybe a carpet situation. So once again, guys, I wish I can give you specifics on how to do with your numbers and how to put your numbers in and what numbers to put in for any given account. But like I say, I use what I call my estimate breakdown sheet, right? And that's what you guys heard me talk about so much. And which is the same thing that I was using back in 2012 all the way up until now, and it's been working for me. I've been using it. It's been working for me. The only thing that is a little different is when I get bigger buildings, like the ones that you guys see me record in, the one that the big account that you guys see me at. That's like off the charts because that's extremely big, right? So I had to get a little creative with how I come about the numbers for that. But on your bigger accounts, like I say, on the bigger accounts, it can be difficult. It can be difficult. But like I say, you make sure you ask, have they taken any other numbers from any other individuals? Like, have they taken any other offers from any other companies? Just ask them that, because if you don't ask, you don't know. So you need to ask them, excuse me, have you guys taken any other offers? They might say, no, you're the first, or no, no one else, there's no other offer on the table right now. I like those particular accounts because I feel like I got a better shot because I'm not going up against anybody, right? So I want you guys to kind of keep that in mind. Again, I'm going to go ahead and cut this video really short today because I got other people to help them with their offers. If you guys, once I help you, and I'll put it to you like this here, once I help you, right, and you start getting accounts, right, as you guys know, I don't charge you to help you with your numbers. I don't, you just email me, I give you a call, you share the details, and I kind of work the numbers, how I would normally work it, and kind of help you out that way. But once you guys get the hang of it, you will have some sense of what to charge in a 2,500 square feet building, or a 1,500 square foot building, or a 2,800 square foot building, or 7,000 square foot building. Like, once you get the hang of it, it'll come a lot better. It'll come a lot easier to you, I should say, right? So guys, go ahead and keep that in mind. Like I said, I'm going to cut this really short. This is probably going to be by far one of my shortest lives ever. I did want to come in and, like I say, talk about putting in your estimate, putting in your numbers. Okay. Like I said, I wanted to mention that there's no right or wrong way to do it. A lot of times, like I say, there's many ways you can do it. Like I say, there's some people that does work loading software. There's people that might have a estimate breakdown sheet like I use. There's people that might use the roller measuring wheel, right? So there's many ways you can come up with that price. Some people revert back to Google, just look up the bear market. Some people might call other companies and ask them how much would they charge to clean a and so it's many ways to come up with those numbers. But like I said, I can help you guys. Every building is different. Every area is different. The price is not just based on the square foot. It's based on how many times per week. The more you work, the less you could charge. The key word in that sentence is could. You don't necessarily have to charge less, but you could charge less. The more man hours you put in, right? The more days that you have. The less days you have, the more you want to charge because you're not in that facility as often, right? So you have to make that money up. And whereas you're not in there on a consistent basis, on a regular basis, then you have to charge them more up front, because by the time you get to this building again, right, it's probably going to be real dirty. You're really going to have your work cut out for you. So you want to make that money up. Okay, so the more days you have on, the less you could charge. Keep that in mind. The less days you have on, the more you probably want to charge. Okay, just to make up for the lack of days that you're in there. Okay, so keep that in mind. If you guys have any going numbers, or you have estimates that need to be put out, again, I can't guarantee that I'm going to close it, and I make sure I let you guys know that at the top of the phone call, but I will try my damnness to help you. For today, I'm 4 for 4 already. I just helped another young lady with her numbers. I told her to get back with me, let me know if she get that contract. I got a pretty strong faith that she will get the contract. So this is for my people that's having problem with their numbers and putting their estimate in and knowing what to charge. If you want to know any specifics, or if it's something that I missed that you guys have a question about, feel free to email me at bookfabiohart@gmail.com. bookfabiohart@gmail.com. I'll be more than happy to go ahead and answer your questions and kind of help you out. Okay. Once again, if you have any estimates that need to be put in, try to get them out to me as quickly as possible in terms of with your emails, because I am busy. I do get booked heavy during the day, right? And I want to try to make sure I help you guys. That way you don't seem unprofessional by not getting your numbers in just because you're confused and don't know where to start with it. Okay, so that's going to do it for now. Let me go ahead and make these other calls. I do have other people to help get their numbers in. That's going to do it for now on Fabio Hart. The only person that could ever stop you from starting up your own dreams and making it to the top is you. Take care.